Greetings and salutations, my fellow Primal movers and enthusiasts. Welcome to my channel. My name is Oscar Perez. I'm a movement specialist and coach. This video is dedicated to the history of physical performance and fitness. Thousands of years ago, humans were physical specimens who did not have nor required fitness programs for them to be strong or skillful. Back then, we were very resilient and adaptable. Do you think that a monkey trains to be stronger than other monkeys? The answer, of course, is no. The same was for us before we became a domesticated species. Fitness is a modern concept, and it does not cover every aspect of human physical competency. Fitness started back in the 70s with jogging, jazzercise, and training programs for athletes for the most part. Before this, physical activity was a way of life and not a nuance. With all the knowledge and technology at our disposal, ancient humans were in better shape than we are today. What happened to us? What changed? Let us take a closer look to the past. History might give us a hint. Throughout prehistoric times, man's quest for physical prowess was driven by a desire to survive, by avoiding danger, confronting danger, by hunting and gathering. Today is a different story. We are no longer driven by subsistence requirements, but for other factors like aesthetics and athletics for the most part. The primitive man, 10,000 BC. Nomadic lifestyles required the continual task of hunting and gathering for food for survival. Tribes commonly went on 1 or 2 day hunting journeys for food and water. Regular physical activity was a principal component of life apart from the aforementioned task, like to defend from predators, attract the opposite sex, and to fight enemies. The Neolithic Agricultural Revolution, 10,000 to 8,000 BC. This revolution marked the conclusion of primitive lifestyle and signified the dawn of civilization. The historic period was defined by important agricultural developments, including animal and plant domestication, and the invention of the plow. These advancements made it possible for hunting-gathering tribes to obtain vast amounts of food whilst remaining in the same area, thus transforming the primitive man into an agrarian society. This era symbolizes the beginning of a more sedentary lifestyle, as man began to alleviate some hardships of life, whilst simultaneously decreasing daily physical activity or changing the type of said activity. Ancient civilizations. Why don't we start with China and India, from 2500 to 250 BC. China. The philosophical teachings of Confucius encouraged participation in regular physical activity. It was recognized that sedentary lifestyle was associated with certain diseases and that they were preventable by being physically active. This line of thought gave birth to Kung Fu and many other types of physical programs to keep the body of its practitioners mentally and physically in good shape. Now, on the other hand, in the beginning, in India, the individual pursuit of being fit was discouraged, as the religious beliefs of Buddhism and Hinduism emphasized spirituality and tended to neglect development of the body. Thus, the importance of fitness within the society was relatively low. However, an exercise program was born that conformed to the religious beliefs known as yoga. Yoga was originally created by Hindu priests who lived frugal lifestyles characterized by discipline and meditation. Ancient Indian philosophers recognized health benefits of yoga, including proper organ function and whole well-being. The Near East, 4000 to 250 BC. Oh boy. Early political and military leaders within the civilizations of Assyria, Babylonia, Egypt, Philistia, Persia, and others realized how important physical prowess was for the military forces, that physical programs were encouraged throughout society. The best example can be found in the Persian Empire, who utilized fitness for political and military purposes. It was a requirement for its people to be in good shape by following strict and rigid fitness programs that were not intended for betterment of health, but rather to create more able soldiers to help expand the empire. Ancient Greek civilization, from 2500 to 200 BC. This is perhaps the civilization that held physical prowess in high regard like no other. The idealism of physical perfection was one that embodied ancient Greece. The appreciation for beauty of the body and importance of health and fitness throughout society is one that is unparalleled in history. They believed that the development of the body was equally important as the development of the mind. Fitness was also used to create and maintain able soldiers because they were constantly infighting within Greek states, especially between Athens and Sparta. The military-dominated culture of Sparta resulted in one of the most physically fit societies in the history of mankind. Roman civilization, 200 BC to 476 AD. The Roman Empire was the antithesis of the ancient Greek civilization, with the overall physical fitness condition highest during its time of conquest and expansion. All Roman citizens between the ages of 17 and 60 were eligible for the military draft. Therefore, it was imperative for all citizens to maintain good physical condition and be prepared for service. This lifestyle resulted in strong and fit people who conquered nearly all the Western world. In time, the fitness levels of the general population declined as they became enamored with wealth and entertainment. This lavish lifestyle and physical decay eventually took its toll, and the Roman civilization succumbed to the physically superior barbarian tribes from the north. Well, this is the end of the first part of the history of physical performance and fitness. I hope you enjoyed this video, you found it entertaining and informative. Please share, subscribe, and all of the above. You know the drill. Until next time, my name is Oscar Perez. Thanks for watching.